Welcome to Definitely Not Funny. Actually, the least funny person I know.
Do you like my wall?
Hi, Jace. I love your wall. It's
Thank
very
you.
well decorated.
Podcast voice is on.
Do
There we go.
you feel warmed up now?
I do. One sec. I'm in the middle of something.
What are you in the middle of?
Well, okay, so here we can start now. So here's the situation, Jackie.
I'm ready.
First, okay, I guess I should start with welcome everyone. I'm Jason.
I already welcomed everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna welcome everyone again. I'm Jason. I'm Jackie's younger brother who was on the podcast last week, and that podcast apparently blew up, and so I've been asked to come on again, and give the people what it seems like they want. So
we're giving Jason a test run as a co-host. He's trying it out. We'll see how he
We're trying it out. We'll see. We'll see if I want my name out there like that. But happy to be here. Okay. Anyways, here's the situation. So if you listened to the previous podcast, you would be aware that I've been away from my college campus for the last 7 months, taking the summer off and then traveling in New Zealand. And the crisis is that I have a fraternity formal next weekend. Yeah.
You need a date?
I need a date, and I don't know anyone here anymore.
Have someone set you up. That's so fun.
Well, that's not true. Everyone I know here is just dating someone.
Yes. So have someone set you up.
Well, I will. I'm trying to, but that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's why I'm busy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like I left the country and then I just come back and everyone decided to start dating each other.
And everyone has a boyfriend. Or I guess on your sense, a girlfriend or a boyfriend or both. Either or.
Yeah.
That happened to me senior year. Everyone was like dating everybody and I couldn't find a date to invite because I was like, everyone's had a boyfriend.
Shoot.
Or
so
everyone had a girlfriend.
I'm just reliving your life.
But what you can do.
Does this mean that 5 years from now I'm going to be living in mom's house in Boston?
Probably. You really hope not, but only 4 years from now for you, Jace. Now you're 22. No, what I did. What did I do? I know, that's crazy. What was I gonna say? I couldn't find a date to invite because everyone. Oh,
yeah, you're telling some sad story.
Some sad story, a sob story. Because as a girl, I don't know if this is true at Dartmouth, but like usually girls wouldn't date like a guy who's like a senior girl wouldn't date like a guy who's like a sophomore, if that makes sense. So like senior to junior is fine, but like senior to sophomore, that's like a big jump. Whereas like a senior guy would date a girl who's a sophomore or even a girl who's a freshman.
That's a little weird.
It is a little weird. I agree.
The senior and freshman's a little weird.
It's a little weird. There's one couple who did that. They're still together to this day. This is actually a crazy aside. I don't know if I'm going to put it in because they're real people. But I'm just going to tell this story and I'm going to cut it out. But
maybe just don't use their names.
It's very clear who it is.
Okay. If I can figure out who it is, then we'll take it.
You can't figure it out who it is, but anyone from the US can figure out who it is.
Well, the only people who listen to this podcast are like some girl in Germany, apparently, a girl in Michigan.
Oh, right. Yeah, your friend and your friends.
And my friends. So
okay. So basically there was this, I'll give it without identifiers. There was this girl who was a freshman who was like very kind of like, I wouldn't say famous, but like infamous around campus because of her family. And so everyone knew who she was. And then there was
Olivia Jade.
No, it's not her. It's her best friend. But then there was this guy who I was friends with, and he was a senior and she was a freshman. And he, as like a dare, someone like dared him to ask her to invite because they thought it would like be funny. So he was like dared to text her and like, or DM her and be like, come to invite with me. And so he DM'd her. They went to invite together. All of his friends gave him so much shit for like hooking up with a freshman, but she was like super, super hot. So it like didn't really matter. And it
doesn't. She's 18, but she's really hot. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
God. This is a crazy place.
But then they're still, that was when I was a junior in college. So I don't know how many years. That's been 5 years. They're still together. And her family bought them like this insane house in the Palisades and they live there together.
Dude.
And they like travel all over the world together and do like crazy shit.
Is this
And
the
they're
one
like,
that like I think you were telling me about this? She was on like a boat when something happened.
yes.
Okay.
That
Is
is
that as
this girl's
specific
boat.
as we're getting?
That's as specific as we're getting.
So we're not going to mention whose child she is because I know who it is now.
We're not going to mention that at all.
Okay. Maybe people can like swipe up and we'll
Swipe
talk
up if you
more.
want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swipe up if you want to know more. But she's taken.
She's
She has a
taken.
boyfriend.
I can't take her.
But so this
formal.
could happen to you, Jason. You're a senior.
I could
is there-
flitz an 18-year-old. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you
also,
could.
Also, I keep using the word flitz.
Explain
That's
flits.
like a flitz. So okay, at school it's like a blitz is an email. Just like what
Why?
it used to be called. It's just what it was like the Dartmouth like.
Don't you guys
email.
use emails to communicate with each other?
Yeah, we do.
That's very weird.
It's just like a traditional thing. Like I don't know, Dartmouth's like infrastructure was built around like this thing called Blitz, where like people would communicate across campus, like blitzing each other.
Okay.
Because like Dartmouth, fun fact, was where BASIC was written, like the original coding language.
Oh, more you know.
And so yeah, but so like it was actually like a very big center for like computer science when computers were being invented. So anyways, like Blitz was a big thing on campus. And it would be like Dartmouth Blitz. So like whenever you say like, oh, like email me, you actually just say like, oh, like send me a Blitz or like read the Blitz thread or something.
Huh.
But then a flitz is a flirty blitz where it's like you send someone a flitz to ask them out.
Okay.
And it's usually like a poem.
I was about to say,
like,
do you have to get creative with it?
You get really creative and you like send them like a cute like poem or like something funny, or maybe you like put in some photos or some GIFs or whatever. And it's just simply just be like, oh, like, do you want to go to this event with me? Or like, do you want to go get a coffee?
So I
or,
think
like,
you need to
a beer?
find a freshman girl to flitz.
I'm not flitzing a freshman girl. That's
Why not? You could have a house in the Palisades with her.
yeah, I could have a house in the Palisades, but no.
But we decided we don't want to live in LA.
Yeah. I don't want to live in LA, and I don't want to be with a freshman girl. They're
Okay,
good.
have like
Yeah.
what if she's a really good person?
That's great. We'll be best friends. Let's go get like lunch together. Sure.
Okay.
But
What if you're in love?
then she can flitz me when she's older.
But you'll be gone.
Still reach out. Who knows? Who
The
knows
age
what can
gap
happen?
the age gap will still be there.
You know what? If I meet a freshman girl who says, Jason, if you flitz me to your formal, I will buy you a house in the Palisades. Sure, I'll flitz her.
So you just care about money.
I don't just care about money. I just
Well, you were like
And-
vehemently against dating a freshman girl
no, but I
until
would
the money was
prefer.
involved.
I would prefer to have a house in the Palisades and take the freshman girl to the formal than to not have a house in the Palisades.
You need one of your friends to set you up. You need one of your friends to find like a cool sophomore that you don't know to set you up with.
Sophomore feels young too. Probably a junior.
Okay, but don't you already know all the juniors?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm working. That was what I was doing before this. I was working on it.
Will you update us next week?
Oh yeah. Okay,
If you're-
great. So I got the invite back
If you-
for next week.
If you get the invite back for next week, will
at
you
that.
update us?
I will update you guys next week. The formal's on Friday.
Okay, you have to. I
Yeah.
was out at a bar. We were running through the freezing rain last night, and they were like, "Is this what it was like in LA?" I was like, "Absolutely not."
Oh,
It was so cold, but we were out at this bar, and I see this guy, and he's like the one hot guy in Boston. I don't like know where. There's none in Boston.
meaning for you that means the one guy in Boston that's over 6'3". To be clear, to the audience, to be clear, that's what Jackie means by the one hot guy in Boston. He's the only guy.
To
who
be
is
clear, he
taller.
was 6'4" or 6'5", definitely.
Yeah.
And whatever. I saw him at this bar. And I was with my friends. My friend thought his friend was cute. So I was like, okay, let's go talk to them. So we go over and we're talking to them. And I'm talking to this kid and he's super awkward. But like sweet kid. And he's like, yeah, I went to Madison. And I was like, no way. Do you know Jacob Dudley? Like randomly playing the name game. And he's like, Dudley? You know Dudley? How do you know Dudley? Like, and freaked out. And I was like, I'm in. Like, I got it in. So that was really exciting. So
then
we wanted to go to another bar, but he was with his coworkers. So we just like exchanged numbers.
Oh,
We'll
you
just
got the
leave it at that.
number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did
we
he
have the
text you?
number, but no. But I didn't text him. He was like, I don't think he's going to listen to this, so I can say it, but he was like really awkward.
Well, he knows Dudley, so.
I know, so he must be cool. That's
So he
why I
must be
was like,
cool.
okay, he's got to be cool. But Jacob Dudley's our cousin for everyone listening.
Yeah.
But he was really awkward.
Dude. But he was
I don't care.
he was super beautiful.
But he was so hot.
And guess what? I bet he was also probably 18, and that's okay because he was super hot.
No, he wasn't 18. He was 24.
Okay. So
I think.
Like if I were to take a 20-year-old. Yeah. I don't know, maybe, man. We'll figure it out. I still got a week. I still got a lot of time.
Yeah, things could happen. The game's constantly changing. I've been watching Survivor, Jason. I'm like so sucked in right now.
Cool.
And that's just like everything can change in a day. And that's what's happening with you and your formal dates. You
know, that's like the lesson that I take from Survivor too when I watch it.
What? That everything can change in a day?
Yeah. I don't know. You can't, if I'm gonna be honest, that we should cut the Survivor bit because I'm lost.
We can cut it.
It's like you hit like a road, like a dead end. Like you had like two options. Where we
and I chose the dead end.
We were talking about like fun formal dates and going out in Boston and freezing rain in LA. And you could have gone like this way, then you go Survivor. That was where you went. But it's good. No, it's good. We're learning.
Exactly. We're growing. Better. We're getting our groove in. Trying to figure out what's the best. And then I was talking to another guy and he was like, he got really excited that I had a podcast and he wants to come on the podcast. So,
okay.
But I didn't get his number. He wasn't that tall. So
yeah. So he was pretty ugly. Only not ugly people on the podcast, of course.
Definitely not ugly.
Definitely not ugly. That's the true name. I literally okay, I was out Friday night. I walk into my friend's room, like in a frat. There's a massive like DJ like set in the basement. Like
okay.
The room is filled with like, I don't know, maybe like 100 people.
Hot freshman girls.
A lot of freshman girls. So of course I go upstairs to my friend's room because I'm not going to go dance and Diffmo with the freshman girls. Diffmo, do you know what Diffmo is?
I know what Diffmo means.
Yeah.
Back in my day, Jason.
Nah. Anyways, I'm not going to go I'm not going to go Diffmo with the freshman girls. So I go upstairs to Ben's room. Ben from New Zealand. Listen to the other podcast, guys. I go upstairs to Ben's room and it's like him and like 8 of my like guy friends all sitting down and watching the podcast that we recorded last week.
I love that. That was what you sent me the picture of.
Yeah, and I walk in, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Did you feel like a star?
I was like, guys, this is not how you want to spend your Friday night. Like, I didn't say anything that profound on there. Like,
you're like, the episode's fine.
Yeah, like it's literally just me and my sister talking.
That's so funny. What do they think? What's the reviews?
They thought it was great. There was something funny that I said about Ben in it that he was complaining about. I forget what. I did kind of expose him with the punching story, but with
the whole punching story, that's okay. He'll get over it. I'm sure he loved the attention.
He's proud of it.
Everyone loves to be a star.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, here's the annoying thing about like now that I'm like a podcaster.
Okay, let's like slow down before we make it part of your identity. But
like, I have to watch
continue.
what I say because like because like I don't know, I have consequences in my life. I was telling Jackie, I was telling you, I guess you're Jackie. Sorry, I'm talking to the fans. Um, I was telling you,
Jason's trying to get a job.
yeah, I was telling you, I was like, I'm trying to get a job. Like, I don't need a story about me doing some heinous thing that I may or may not have totally done, broadcast on Instagram.
I get that.
And but then also like I would love to tell you about like last night. But I could, like, if my coach were to listen to this podcast,
It'd be a problemo.
it would be it has potential to be a problem.
Okay. So
If-
then maybe
maybe or not, maybe not. Maybe we did great things last night. We just hung out.
okay. So maybe put that in your back pocket, save it for later, and then when you graduate,
Yeah.
we could do all the stories that you couldn't tell.
Okay, we can do an episode. All the stories that Jason could not tell while at school
Jason
because of
couldn't tell.
consequences and job. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. But who knows? Maybe someone listening will get you a job.
Yeah.
And then you'll be
maybe.
like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, girl from Germany.
Stop calling her out.
Sorry. She's awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for tuning in, and maybe we can have you on the
Tuning into
podcast
me,
one
not
week.
you.
Us now, actually.
For the moment.
I was thinking for this episode, I could reverse podcast you. I could like interview you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're already pretty deep in.
We're deep in.
So, especially if the episode's only going to be 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're gonna cut about like 50% of what we've already said, I think.
Exactly. So we're still pretty deep in.
Yeah, 10 minutes in.
We're
Okay, cut
halfway
like 15.
in.
Cut 15 of what I said.
I'm not going to cut 15 minutes of what we just talked about.
Talk about food. Talk about food.
You sent me that. That was really stupid. I was like, what should we talk about on the podcast? Jason's like, I don't know, food.
Food. People like food. I don't know.
People don't like to listen to other people talk about food.
If anyone wants a great little like easy like Chinese food type recipe to make rice delicious, if you like peanut butter,
Don't tell it right now.
you put peanut butter on a spoon, put it in the pot, put a little water, or if the rice is already cooked, don't put any more water in it. But like if you're reheating it, okay, fine, we'll cut it. You know what? They don't get to know. They don't get to know. It was delicious, but they don't get to know.
What did you do? You put peanut butter in rice?
It's so yummy. You make like a little peanut butter sauce. Peanut butter, soy sauce, rice vinegar, a little bit of water, a little bit of liquid. Absorbs it nicely. It's like creamy. So good.
Okay, that can be the tip of the day.
Cool.
I think I found a roommate.
You should live with Anna, Tyler's future wife.
Or your future wife.
Yeah. One day. if I'm lucky.
Where does she live?
In Boston. I don't know.
Okay. Well, she
Yeah.
has a lease then.
But maybe it'll work out.
Maybe you can live with her.
All right, let's do an ins and out list, Jackie. But we're prefacing it with that ins and outs lists are out.
Okay. So should that
Okay.
be the first out?
That's the first out, yeah.
I'm writing it down so we can post it.
Okay, good.
So ins and outs, out.
Ins. Oh, something that's in. I talked about this with my friends today. Is like wussing out.
That's in?
Like that's in.
Why?
Like doing.
I kind of like that.
Like not doing something because you don't want to do it.
I do that all the time.
Like, yeah, like today, like my friend Albert, we were on the treadmill, and
Together?
we were like two different treadmills next to each other. We were doing our long run. I was going 15 miles, and we got to like mile 13, and Albert was supposed to go 15 miles. But at mile 13, Albert was like, kind of tired. I don't really want to do this anymore. And so then we were like, oh, like Albert's like wussing out or whatever. Like kind of as a bit. Then we were like, actually, that's pretty in. Like, if you don't want to do something, don't do it.
I do that.
Yeah.
If I'm like out at a bar and I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of bored. It's time for me to go home.
Yeah.
I sort of just like, I guess I would say I was out there.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm like self-assured and I know like what I want and what I don't want.
Yeah. So it's in.
Hair flip. So it's in. Okay, I like it wussing out, being in. You know what else is in?
What?
Taking freshman girls to your formal.
Oh. God, that's out. That is so out. That is out of the park. That is like
Okay, fine. I'll put it on the outs list. Taking
it's on-
freshman girls to formal.
maybe you can put it in the middle if that's how we feel. If we disagree on something, we put it in the middle.
How about I put it in both lists?
Sure, yeah. Maybe we need like mom to come in and decide what's in or out based on our list.
No. I'll put it on out. I'll put it on out.
Okay, I think it's out.
Okay.
Um,
Taking freshman girls to formal is out.
All right, you know what is in, and why I'm here even is podcasts. Podcasts are in.
Podcasts have been in.
No, but they're like in like here's my theory.
No,
is
I
that
think you're just late to the game.
I might be late to the game, but I think I'm getting there at the proper time.
Okay, but I think you're late to the game.
Yeah, but people like podcasts are in. They're in and they're here to stay for a bit.
I know. I've been working in the podcast industry for like a year and a half now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Out while podcasts are in, crypto is out.
Oh, I don't think so. I disagree with that.
No, it's out. It's out. Trust me, it's out.
I don't think it's out because my Ethereum's doing really well.
But is it backed by any real currency or just other fake currency?
Other
And
fake currency, but
if you can't give me that answer, then it's definitely out.
no, I'm not putting it on the outs list.
It's totally on the outs list. I'm gonna send you the book.
I
that
don't
I'm
think it's on the
reading.
out list. What?
Oh my god! I'm gonna send you the book that I'm reading, and you'll be convinced. That it's
Okay,
on the outs
I think
list.
reading's in.
Reading's totally in.
Reading's really in right now.
Netflix is out. Netflix is out.
Really?
Yeah,
I've been watching Survivor on Netflix.
dude. I think watching TV might be out for me.
All I watch are Survivor and then I watch podcasts.
Yeah, I think watching like YouTube is. It's not in for me, but I think it's in for the greater culture.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Not more so than it was. I think it used to be really in. I think it's less in now than it was like 5 years ago.
Fascinating. So maybe I just missed the YouTube wave.
I think you did.
Yeah, TikTok.
I don't
out.
think it's as in. TikTok's out.
TikTok's
I saw like an Overheard New York today that was like I just wrote out under the outs list
out.
instead of TikTok. It was like someone was like, "Oh, like I haven't used TikTok yet." And the other response was like, "It's like cocaine. If you haven't done it yet, don't start."
Yeah,
Like and I
literally.
think that's true. I think TikTok's out.
Ooh, male skincare in.
Very in.
Very in. Metro. It's the year of the metrosexual, Jacqueline. It's the year of the metrosexual.
I know you have your Chelsea boots now. You're ready to go.
I have my Chelsea boots. I got face wash.
Oh my god! Look at
Yeah.
you.
I
Did you
thought
get
it
a
was-
pea coat?
I didn't get a peacoat. I don't think I'm there yet.
You need to get one.
I don't think so.
So maybe metrosexual men is on the ins list.
Yeah, metrosexual men definitely on the ins list. I got this face wash and I thought it was a lotion, so I put it on my face as lotion. I was like,
Oh,
it smells
God.
kind of like weird and also like it's like sticky
Weird
and like
consistency.
I don't like it at all. And I slept with it on. But then I was like dissolved.
How'd you
or
figure
whatever.
out?
I was like pretty skeptical about it. So then I asked my friend Declan's girlfriend, and she was like, "Yep, that's a face wash.
That's face washes.
Yeah.
Nice. Good work.
It's okay."
Well, you tried your best.
Candles are in.
Candles have been in, but I'll add it to the ends list.
I think candles have been in. However, like having like a good like candle is in.
I have a bunch of really good candles.
You know what else is in?
What?
And maybe this has always been true, and maybe this is just like I wonder how ins and outs lists differ as you
I
get
think you're
older.
just your ins and outs list is just you becoming an adult.
Yeah, I was about to say
It's like personal hygiene, wearing nice clothes,
yes.
having good home care.
No, actually, like I was about to say,
What? Grocery shopping?
grocery shopping is so in. So in. It's awesome. It's amazing.
I'll add it. Yeah, I'll put like Postmates.
out as Postmates.
Yeah.
Dude, I literally went to the grocery store. I got a $2 thing of like delicious gnocchi that cooks in like 2 minutes. A $3 thing of sausages, like these like fresh Italian sausages, and a $3 thing of delicious pesto. And I just cook it all in like within like 15 minutes. I have dinner for 2 nights and I bring it to the table and everyone's like, fuck, like I wish I got that. It costs like $8.
Damn. Pretty good.
Yeah.
$4 a night.
Yeah, right. What else was
It's
in?
crazy.
I had a
Grocery
really
shopping. You
good.
were gonna say something before, and then I
Yeah, and
interrupted you.
it was really, really good.
It was like about men's skincare or something.
Oh, okay. What's in, and maybe it's just becoming an adult, is liking things.
That's very, and that's becoming an adult. That's where it's like, being like really into niche things,
Or
like
just being
having like
like,
interest and really engaging in it.
or like, do you know when you, at least for me, when I was growing up, and I'm like watching like a TV show or
Yeah.
something, like, and maybe this is for everyone, but like Santi, I feel like, or like you or like Dad or like Tyler would come down and like immediately be like, oh, like what is this?
Yeah, like what are you watching? Make fun of you for it.
Like kind of like roast me a little bit, but also be like, what's up
Yeah.
with that? And like that like triggers like a little bit of like when you're like watching something, you kind of like don't really
Feel
want
insecure
someone, like,
about it.
you don't really want someone walking on you, yeah. But now it's like I live in a house where like I live in like my team's house, so like everyone is here all the time. Like I want to watch something, although watching TV is out. Um, like I'm gonna play on the big
Her
screen. If
lists are
someone's
getting
like,
crossed.
yeah, they are getting crossed. But if someone's like, oh, like what is that? I'll just be like, oh, like it's this dope show. Like even if it's like weird, like I don't know, show about like fish in the river. We love watching River Monsters. That's why I did that. But
You can't anymore because it's out.
it's out. Yeah, TV is out.
Maybe it's scripted television is out.
I think just like spending your time watching TV instead of like self
But
care.
on the liking things, that's another tweet I've seen where it's like being in your 20s is just liking everything you liked as a kid, but like learning to not be embarrassed by it.
Yes, yes, yes. That's probably it. Or like having like music and just like playing it and not being like bugging about like what's on aux when you're in the car.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but I don't think that's like an ins thing. I think that's just like a you're getting older thing.
Okay. Maybe it's like
I
the
would say
in-
like
yeah.
I would say like having like being passionate is an in,
Yeah, yeah. Being passionate is totally
right?
in.
Like being really excited about something.
Like my Mandalorian surfboard
Yeah.
up here.
Exactly. Like being excited about it and not being like, "Oh, I don't know."
Like if like the freshman girl I'm gonna take this formal comes over and she's like, "What the hell is that? What the hell is that like nerdy Star Wars wall tire?" And I go, "That's the fucking Mandalorian. He's sick as hell."
And out you
Uh,
go.
Yeah, yeah. Take your damn shoes with you too. Oh my gosh, the nerve.
What, do girls leave their shoes with you?
I don't know. Like take your bag with you. What else? Take your coat. Take your coat with you.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, freshman girl. Mhm.
The only time I made fun of a guy's home decor was this guy I was hooking up with freshman year. He had like a huge Trump flag, and that I made fun of. But otherwise, I've been pretty good at not making fun of guys' home decor.
And you guys still hooked up?
Just once.
Just once.
Maybe twice. And then I stole the flag.
You sold his
I stole the
flag?
flag. I stole the flag like while he was sleeping, and then I wrote "pussy grabs back" on it because it was
And
right
he-
when like the grabber by the pussy thing came out.
He probably
And then I
never talked to you again.
Oh, he talked to me again. I sent it to him in a delivery. We had like deliveries where you would like frats and sororities would like send each other gifts.
Right.
I sent it back to him in delivery. He thought it was funny.
Oh,
He was a little mad,
you know what's in?
but he thought it was funny. What's in?
Walking.
Walking's in. Yeah.
Walking's in.
Can we say like long walks or just walking in general?
Just walking as
'Cause
a
it's-
mode of transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say walking as transportation.
Yeah.
We need some more outs to balance it.
Or what are our outs looking like right now?
Our ins list is heavy.
Can we
Our
do?
outs
Can we
list is in-
recap it just so I know?
Yeah. Okay. Ins list. Wussing out, podcasts, reading, male skincare, metrosexual men, candles, grocery. We have a little theme there. Grocery shopping, being passionate, walking as transportation, outs, in and out lists, taking freshman girls to formal, Netflix, TikTok, Postmates, watching TV.
Okay. The thing is, it makes sense to not have that many outs because it's in to have a lot of things that you like.
Ah, that's true.
Um,
You're onto something.
I don't
Okay.
know what else is out. What's out? What do you think about politics? Is politics in or politics out?
I think politics are in. I think
Okay.
you need to be informed.
I agree.
But
That
like,
being
I
said,
think smear campaigns are out.
yeah, smear campaigns are out.
Should I add politics to the ins list or no?
It's a big election year. I think like 70 countries or something have elections this year.
So I should put it on.
You should. Geopolitical concerns is the number one concern about like.
Or should I just say voting? Voting is in.
voting pretty in? Yeah, informed
Okay.
informed voting maybe.
Informed voting.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, theme parties. Theme parties are so in.
Is that a new thing or have they always been in?
They've always been in, but why not? Why not make them more in?
Why
They're
not have a
always
theme?
in.
No, I agree with that. I agree
Right?
with that.
Yeah.
I think there should always be a theme. Oh, you know what's out? At least what's out for me. This is gonna make me sound old.
Yeah.
I can't say it. It's
Say
bad.
it. Say it. Say it. Say it.
They play the music way too loud at bars, and it needs to be quieter. like music where like you can't like hear yourself speak. That's too loud.
Yeah.
Like you can't have a conversation because it's too loud. I don't like that.
You just gotta dance.
I know. You gotta
It's a little bit.
You know what
Yeah,
I think
can
is
go
out?
What?
Telling people that you're doing dry January.
Is dry January a thing?
Oh my god, it's a huge thing.
Really?
Yeah, so many people are doing it.
No. What? Okay, that's totally out because I've never even heard of it, and so no way is it in.
It's completely a thing. It's a huge thing. Everyone's doing it.
So is it in? Everyone's doing it.
It's kind of in, but I think like making dry January your personality is out. Or you know what? Like
it's like running a marathon.
you
and
know
telling
what's
everyone
out?
that
You know
you're
what's
running
out?
a marathon.
Exactly. But it's
Yeah.
also like people are like, oh well, I'm not going out because it's dry January.
Oh, that's super.
I'm like, you can still go out.
What were you gonna
So
say?
maybe
that was
like
out.
what's out is people saying like limiting social activity because of dry January. I don't know how to paraphrase that.
That makes you wonder.
But-
is alcohol out?
No.
No, alcohol's in.
Alcohol's neutral.
Neutral. It's always present.
It's omnipotent.
It's a foundation.
Exactly. I'm just gonna say dry January personalities are out.
Dry January personalities. Yeah,
Like
definitely.
making it your whole thing.
It's just kind of embarrassing. Like, yeah, especially because you don't drink, so it's like
Exactly. So it's like when people are like, oh, like no, like I can't go out. I'm doing dry January. Like I'm not drinking, so I'm not gonna go out to a party. And I'm like, I don't fucking drink any night and I'm still going out. Like get over yourself.
yeah. You know what's
So
out?
what?
Like abstinence as well as excess, which might just indicate that moderation is in.
Okay, we'll do moderation is in.
Does that make sense?
I get that.
You don't need to do like 3 shots one after the other and then do 3 more shots one after the other. Like you could just do 2 shots, but you don't have to just do 0 shots.
That's true. You could just do 1 or 2.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, but I think we've got to get ins and outs list, and I'm kind of hitting a wall.
One more out. Boeing airplanes are out.
Oh, dude, that was a crazy thing. Yeah, tell him what you sent me.
I sent Jason the thing about the Boeing plane where the window fell off. Like literally the whole like the wall and the window fell off the plane.
Yeah, and everyone was okay. Everyone.
Where did it fall to?
I guarantee that everyone on that plane is better off now than they were before they got on the plane.
No, because they have PTSD.
Nah,
Yeah.
no, they have.
Yeah.
They have probably unlimited perks from Alaskan Airlines.
I don't think so. When my engine shut down on my plane, they gave us a $20 voucher.
Yeah, but your engine is very less traumatic than like
the wall falling off.
Riding in an open airplane. Yeah,
that's insane.
That's crazy.
So you agree it's traumatic? They have PTSD from it.
I don't think they have PTSD from it. At least how I would have experienced it was.
I would.
This is really scary. But then, like, I land, and I'm like, wait, I was okay. Like, I'm invincible.
Okay.
Like, if that's the worst thing that could probably happen. Actually, no. Did you see that? Japanese.
The Japanese planes. I saw that.
Plane crashed into a different Japanese plane. Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm up to date on all my plane incident news.
Everyone on the passenger flight was okay though.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but not everyone on the Coast Guard flight.
I know. That's really sad. but
Anyways.
but here's the thing. Wait. I'm gonna finish it on a good note. When we were listening to the Waymo podcast, he was saying how if cars were invented now, they wouldn't be legal and you wouldn't be allowed to drive them because they're so dangerous. And yet I get in a car every single day. Except for today, I didn't leave the house. But every other day I get in a car.
It was a snow day. It
And
was a snow day.
it was a snow day today.
Yeah.
And like I still get in the car and I still drive around, and planes are so much safer than that. So
Yeah.
just trying to have that
It's that
mentality.
because in the car you have a false sense of control over it because your hands are the ones on the wheel.
Yeah.
When in reality, you are probably compared to like the pilot who has been trained 1,000,000 times.
Exactly. Well, I
This
think
is-
about
yeah.
it. I think about it like whenever I'm in a fucking Uber at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And the guy's like high and he's like gunning it down the
Exactly.
street from Boston.
you know what's out right now? Smelly
What?
Ubers.
Yeah. Well, Ubers themselves are kind of out because walking as a mode of transportation is in.
No, but Ubers are still important.
They're important, but like if someone was like if the bar was a mile away and someone said
You
let's
can't
Uber
walk at night. It's not safe.
in the city
As a female,
as a female. Okay, let's say
as
you're
a
with
female,
let's
I
say
can't walk home
let's
at
say
2
you're with the
a.m.
hottest boy in Boston. The only hot guy
Oh my
in
god, and he's
Boston.
6'5".
6'5", kind of boring. But would probably protect you.
Okay, then we could walk home and not have to take a smelly Uber.
Yeah.
What if you're with a freshman girl?
Then she's walking. If the freshman girl thinks that she's got shot with me, she better be able to walk a mile.
Okay, those are big words. Big words. Okay. All right,
All right.
Jace. I'm gonna go to bed now
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Harry Potter with my friends and dress up to watch it because that's it.
because being passionate is in.
Cool.
Good luck finding a date to
Thank you.
Flitz. Did you laugh? I didn't.